Hello there, everyone. It is Justin, your Eagle Skipper, here with episode 7 of Journey to the Top, here with Darlington FC. Since you were last with me, a couple things to note. We had 2 victories, a 1-0 away from home victory against Alfreton. Joe Whitley scored a penalty in that one. It proved to be the difference maker. Then we went away from home against our local rival Spinnymore and won 2-1. Went down in the 17th minute of that game, but Charman continued his fantastic run to start the season, and Henry Ognubi scored his first for the club with a 60th minute winner. Some other news, our board thinks we are severely struggling. They're disappointed that we are not right now in the playoff hunt, but if we look at the competitions, we're sitting 10th and we're only 2 points away from the playoffs at the moment. So that looks like it will turn over, especially if you look and we have a 7-game unbeaten run since our last loss came on the 8th of December against Bradford. Since then, we've had several high-scoring affairs, and this next match should be more of the same. Other bits of news, we're now over our payroll budget. We added a couple people in since the last time you were here. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. First, we picked up a goalkeeper that we identified, 39 years old, Stephen Bywater, previous under-21 international for England. He's got higher eccentricity than I'd like, but decent all around for this level. Coaches think he is leaps and bounds ahead of anyone else at the club. They think he's a leading player for this level. He spent the last few seasons at Burton. Was a regular starter and just 3 seasons ago in the championship. He's played the past couple games for the club, and he's shown that he's still got some left in the tank. Our other transfer that I want to show you was Jared Bird. He is a former Derby and Barnsley youngster. Spent some time playing in the Championship and League Two. Got released by Barnsley this past off-season and has made his way up to Darlington and ended up playing 1 game for us so far. He's got some good current ability, decent potential. He's 23. Not sure if he'll end up fulfilling it, but he'll do his best. Good all-around player. Wish his personality would be a bit better, but he's got some good determination. Can play both as a ball-winning midfielder and a box-to-box pretty decently, and he'll be pretty essential for us going forward. But all of that leaves our financial projections looking pretty dismal going forward. We're going to have to work with that if we are to stay here long term. Otherwise, we'll have to go somewhere else if we get hamstrung here. So now let's look at our FA trophy. We have made it to the 4th round against Southport. Southport is 18th in the National League North. We faced them once this season, back in the end of December, 1-1 within our recent spell of good form. Hosting them today, and hopefully we can put one over on them to continue our cup run. Let's look at our team that we're going to be having for today's match. We have new man Bywater starting in goal. We've got a back 4 of Kenyon, Broughton, Hunt, and McMahon, with Bird and Hatfield in midfield. Ahead of them, we're going to have Sousa, Carvalho, and Ognubi, with Charman, our superstar target man, up at the top. Let's get into this match. Now we're into our pep talks. Let's tell them, let's pump our fists and say, let's give the fans a performance. We're in the cup. All of this is for the fans. There was an update in the past few days. Let's see if all of our motivation goes away if we encourage Luke Charman. And it doesn't. That's fantastic. Most of the players are motivated. Let's get into today's match. All right, just a few minutes after kickoff, everyone is looking motivated and inspired. That's fantastic. We're going to keep an eye on Hunt and Broughton. They've both been starting every game, and I've been trying to give them some rest later in some of these matches, but they're just so crucial to our club that I'm going to be searching for another defender that can step in and give them a little break when they need it. That was absolutely poor from several players, Hatfield and Hunt. Hunt hit backfield in the leg and he couldn't control it. And then they just let him have a long range effort. And come on, Nicky Hunt, you got to lead the team a little bit better than that. Can't be picking up a yellow card in the first half hour. Let's give the team a little bit of encouragement. It'll do good for some, though Hunt and Carvalho aren't really liking it. Oh, got to deal with that. Oh no. Several nice blocks, but couldn't keep it out. And Ollie Younger opens up the scoring for Southport. Oh, that's disappointing. Bywater, he punches it, and then Hunt kicks him in the face. A couple shots, but ultimately winds up in the back of the net. And they're attacking at us again. Let's see if we can close this down and turn this into an attack for our own. And Kenyon, nice little interception. We're not playing with two strikers, so there's no one over there, especially because Sousa did not come back. What is it with our players and hitting it, punting the ball directly into other players? The ball moves a lot faster if there's not someone that you hit directly within 2 yards of the first touch. And Charman hits the post with that header. Good link-up play, but ultimately fell short. We look like we should be ahead in this game. They just had some lucky bounces. I'm going to point my finger and tell them I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. McMahon did not take that very well. I'm going to tell them I'm disappointed with the midfield, and we'll get into this match. A couple of them didn't like that. A couple frowny faces, but more motivated faces, which is nice to see. McMahon is going to step up to take the corner. Tries to find Hunt, isn't able to find it. Their keeper holds it real nicely and gets it out pretty fast. But Hatfield is able to get a hold of that clearance. Let's see if Kenyon can get anything started. And Sousa has nobody in the center. He's going to try to take this himself, and that was a poor effort. But to be fair, there was nothing else really that he could have done with the ball. 60th minute here. Let's go in to make a few substitutions. I want to give Charman a little bit of extra time. I'm going to bring in Kumwenda. He hasn't played very much the past couple games, but I'm going to give him a chance to make a difference. I'm also going to bring off McMahon. It says he's having a good game, and truthfully, he is being one of the better ones on the pitch, but Undunsen gives us a little bit more pace that McMahon can't offer at this stage in his career. I think I'm going to hold on to this last substitution. I'm looking at our midfield, thinking I'm going to need to make a change there, but we'll give the boys a few minutes to try to make a difference. Let's go ahead and move to attacking mentality, just to get that, try to get that goal to tie us up. Hatfield gets back to the new boy Bird and Carvalho. Nice little link-up play. Let's see if we can get some people running forward. Charman, if you want to score that goal, you got to get into a goal-scoring area. And Carvalho, Denilson Carvalho, puts it in. Nice little pass from Kumwenda, and that's really the sort of stuff we're missing when he's not playing out on the left wing. Don't know what I was thinking by starting Sousa, but just wanted to give him some game time. But Kumwenda is really showing the sort of effort that he brings for the club. And that is a tidy little finish from Carvalho. Fantastic. Got a few more minutes to try to get something from this game. And I'm looking, and Bird is really struggling out there. I'm going to bring Wheatley on to replace him. He's our captain, I think, and he can bring something to the team, some fresh legs. I'm looking at Broughton. If this goes to extra time. I'm not sure how this competition works, but if we go into extra time, I'm going to bring off Broughton. He deserves a little bit of a rest after all of the matches he's been playing as of late. Just want to keep him fresh to be able to play. And Kumwenda, come on, boy. Oh, come on, buddy. Kenyon's able to get that into Carvalho. Nice little link-up play. Let's see if we can push forward and score a winner in the waning minutes of this game. Kenyon beats one man, brings it into Kumwenda, who absolutely rockets it into the goal, scoring his 5th of the season. Fantastic. He has been an inspired little substitution. Good to see. Carvalho gets it out to Kenyon very nicely. Kenyon beats his man, gets it in, and Kumwenda with the first touch rockets it past the keeper. Fantastic stuff, boys. Keep it going. Last few minutes of the game, and Carvalho's going to get it up looking for Nicky Hunt. Can't quite find him, and it looks like they might be on the break. The pressure gets them to stop for a moment. But this is dangerous. We need to slow down this assault. O'Malley eventually puts it into the advertisement boards, and we've got one last highlight to end this game off. Let's see if our players can hold on to it, kill it off, and get us this victory into the 5th round of the FA Trophy. May not be a huge chunk of change that comes with winning this competition, but staying in it is really going to help our finances not be quite so bad, and they just keep knocking it off, trying to get the ref to blow the whistle. 17 seconds past even, and he finally does. 2-0 victory. We did deserve to be ahead in that game. Man of the match performance for Kumwenda, coming in off the bench, getting an assist, then scoring the winning goal, telling them I'm proud of them. Let's continue after this match. Let's take a look at our calendar. Does it show when the draw for the next stage of this competition is? Does not look like it at the moment. Yeah, we've still got several games to play. Let's take a look at our schedule. It's not showing us when that next game will be, but I think I'll come back towards the middle of February, try to get through the rest of this season a bit faster. I'll definitely show you the rest of our FA Trophy matches, but if it doesn't come in February, let's single out this Boston United game. Boston is, if we look at the season preview, we're supposed to be right about our level. They are one place ahead of us and really is the sort of match that we should be winning if we want to have any hopes of finishing off in the playoffs. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, I want to encourage you to leave a like. If you'd like to get one of our youth intake players coming in, we've got an excellent group according to Tony McMahon, our head of youth development, then leave a comment and we can get you put in. And if you'd like to continue with us on this journey, go ahead and click the card in the top right corner where we've got a link to the playlist for this series, and hit the subscribe button if you would like to join us on this journey to the top.